In the film The Matrix, the main character, Neo, is offered a choice. Take the red pill or the blue pill. If you take the blue pill, you will remain in an artificial construct, unaware of it, and if you take the red one, you will wake up to the reality outside of it. This is not that red pill. It's not even that red pill that's related to men's rights and usually misogyny. This is red pill philosophy. Oh boy, this guy might be worse than Fuckwit Word, who in retrospect I brand more as a con artist than an idiot, and I don't even think Red Pill is a con artist. He's just unbelievably stupid, vain, and insecure. I also thoroughly believe there's something up with his sub count. How does he have 200k subs, but only gets about 3 to 6k views on most videos? That's some T-series ratios right there. Let's explore this false fanatical mess of fallacies. To start with, I'll explain how I learned of him. Godless Engineer debated him recently, and here's my thoughts on how that went before I proceeded to check out his channel.
All right, what's up, everybody? Looks like we're here. It looks like we're live. So here it is, finally, the debate with Godless Engineer. I like to call him Soulless Engineer or Ad Hom Engineer. I'm sure he has a thing or two to say about my mustache, but that's okay.
So the first thing I'm noticing is that he starts out nervous. He needs to defend his silly mustache before it's even insulted.
Okay, so before we kind of get into it, I guess, I just want to reestablish the sort of agreement that we had in advance, which was I'm not going to have, and you're not going to have any Discord, any text message groups. You're not going to have any backup or any help from anybody. It's just my mind versus your mind. Is that right, John?
Well, yeah. I mean, I have, I'm simulcasting it on my channel too. So,
Okay.
I mean, there's
Well,
the comment section, but I mean, other than
well,
that,
you know what? I'm gonna hide my chat, and so I won't be able to look at my chat. And you should probably do the same. So it's the way we agreed to, just my mind versus yours.
Next, he seems to immediately want to lock down the format. He's trying to dominate, but to me it's just coming off as nervous.
Well, John, here's the problem, man. I'm a globe skeptic. You've called me a flat earther before, but I don't call myself a flat earther yet. I'm just a globe skeptic. Um,
So touchy. Don't call me a flurfer, I'm a globe skeptic.
some of the most slam dunk proofs that they present to us in school, like ships disappearing bottom up, for example, turns out that after flat earthers started asking those questions about these slam dunk proofs, it turns out that now the globe side has to present all these big caveats and asterisks next to the old slam dunk proofs.
The caveats always existed. There was never a flat earth explanation for ships disappearing bottom up. It's not how perspective works.
And now the big caveat that now they're telling us about, that now the globe defenders are telling us about now, is refraction. So if you can see a boat or a lighthouse that's supposed to be hidden by Earth's curvature, but it turns out you can see basically the whole thing, it's because refraction.
Cause refraction was always an explanation. It never wasn't.
Ships disappear bottom up. Bill Nye said it. That's it. There's your proof.
Bill Nye isn't really a scientist. Stop appealing to authority.
You have instances.
what causes that?
I'm sorry.
What causes that?
What causes inferior mirages?
Yes.
What causes it?
Well, that's what I'm asking you.
Well, I'm asking you. What causes it?
But I mean, I asked you first. If you don't know, that's fine. Just say you don't know.
Oh, you know?
I do know.
Oh, go for it.
What the hell is this know you game? This guy is walking on eggshells. He's anticipating traps that aren't even there.
Yeah, it's been demonstrated many, many times now that things will disappear bottom up due to the angular resolution limit of your eye or the camera, whatever you're using to look at something. People have done experiments. They'll go to like a Walmart or some type of building with a nice flat hallway, long hallway. They'll get a flashlight and they'll walk to the other side of the hallway. And so on one side, you have a little flashlight, and they place it on the floor. They go all the way to the other side of the hallway with a little camera, and they start to lower the camera closer and closer to the floor, pointed at the flashlight like 300 feet away. On a flat floor, unless the construction crew that builds Walmart floors don't know how to level floors properly.
Nice try, buddy. I work in flooring. No floor is level. No wall is straight. There are always spots where the cement's been poured a little thicker or a little thinner. There are humps and peaks and valleys all over every floor. Trust me, I know. I can tell you've never been involved in building a house before.
I don't experience down ever changing direction. I could get on a 12-hour flight, fly halfway around the so-called globe, and down is always under my feet. I could, going 500 miles an hour on an airplane, I could have the flight attendant could roll on out. She could pour me a beverage, and I could sip the beverage, and I won't even spill a drop as I'm going around the curve, supposedly. Down is all we ever experience. You're telling me that down changes directions. I'm saying all I ever experience is down.
Do you know why down changes direction?
Duh. Because gravity, according to your model, pulls to the center of mass.
Right. Gravity pulls the center of mass. So if you're on a globe and you go around the globe and gravity is pulling to the center of mass, where is down constantly?
Well, on your model, it changes direction, bro.
This discussion of what down is insane. This guy does not understand that down is a relative direction. Down only changes from a perspective outside the globe. After being defeated on this, he quickly resorts to ad hominem.
Duh. In video games, when they program video games, Elon Musk, he's a big fan of simulation theory. He says we might be living in a simulation theory. The average video game is made on a flat map. That the world, play like Skyrim or something, it's a flat map. And I mean, I don't know shit about programming, but are they using gravity, things pulling to the center of mass, as the formula to create the in-game physics of things falling down on a flat map?
While comparing video games to reality is stupid, games do use gravity. A good example, Elite Dangerous, which has extremely complex space physics. Here's footage of somebody touching down on a planet with 3 times the gravity of Earth.
What happens is I come into the planet and I didn't realize how fast I was dropping. I didn't realize how hard the planet was pulling me down. And there's about 4 or 5 other guys already here chilling. I'll just let it speak for itself. Alright, so as you can see, I crash landed into the planet hard. Now what I'm not realizing at the moment was the planet is constantly dragging me down to the surface. So as much as I try to thrust her up, it's pulling me back down no matter what I do, and I didn't realize this.
After an hour, the chat was angrily calling Poe. I don't think so personally. I think he's genuine. He's just this vain, stupid, and insecure. Wow. Okay, maybe I've given him too much credit. We're leaning into Poe territory here. And if you're unaware, a Poe is a con artist, a deliberately disingenuous promoter of Flat Earth, either as comedy or for monetary gain. Let's check out his channel and get a closer look.
Today we have a video by Satan Dan. Sci-Man Dan. And Sci-Man Dan did a video titled, High IQ Flat Earth Researcher Doesn't Have a Clue. And I am flattered that he would call me high IQ because indeed you have to have a high IQ to question the biggest religion on the face of the earth.
So, Red Pill is weirdly obsessed with IQ. He doesn't even notice that Sci-Man Dan sarcastically said that he had a high IQ. Here's the thing, Red Pill. Nobody who has a high IQ goes on and on about it as much as you do.
But unfortunately, yes, the globe is a fairy tale for retarded people. And I know I have a ton of new subscribers, and I know a lot of you guys are uninitiated to Flat Earth. And that's fine by me, because I'm not here to pander. If you guys want to smash the unsubscribe button or smash the dislike, it's your right to do that. But unfortunately, after countless hours of looking into this topic, I simply cannot find conclusive proof that we live on a sphere.
He's done countless hours? That's great. I've done 2 years, and I still consider myself an amateur. Hey, wait a second. Are you hiding the like-dislike ratio? You're slipping closer and closer into Poe territory here.
Hey guys, a little bit late, but I'm up doing a little bit of high IQ, skeptic research.
Oh yes, I'm just doing some high IQ level research, please. There's no need to begin with that whatsoever.
Satan Dan is so triggered right now. So freaking triggered by anybody who considers themselves a globe skeptic. I'm not a flat earther yet. I'm a globe skeptic. I'm just a big fan of skepticism, questioning things and not believing them based on blind faith or because an authority figure told them. Skepticism. You might have heard of skepticism.
Oh boy, now he's done the impossible and conflated skepticism with gullibility. It isn't just skepticism to toss out 3,000 years of scientific research because of a few hours of, quote, high IQ research. I'm near my limit, Red Pill.
But the notion that somebody who questions the globe would ever be considered high IQ, that's devastating to the globe because...
Jesus, tap dancing Christ, even the way he said it was arrogant and smug. Here's the thing though, Red Pill. No person with a high IQ is skeptical of the globe after they've actually done their research. Being skeptical of anything without knowing the real facts, which, let's be honest, most people don't know, is perfectly rational. But when you look it up, yeah, it's a ball. I'm done with this video. What else you got? How about this why they chose the globe video?
So why they had to put us on a globe?
4 seconds in. Because a sphere is the most geometrically likely possibility given a basic understanding of mathematics. Oh, and then eventually we, saw it from space.
And not on a cube or a triangular prism. Why a globe?
9 seconds. Because a cube or a triangular prism isn't geometrically, mathematically, or realistically possible or demonstrable in any way, shape, or form, and it does not adhere to any laws of physics that we know of whatsoever. By the way, my friend Cypher, who did the music for my Opportunity tribute, should be rolling on the floor laughing right now at him suggesting a triangular Earth. Cypher literally suggested this just the other day. He said it would be amusing to watch real scientists attempt to bend and warp the laws of nature just to create a triangular Earth.
Hey, the universe could have exploded out of a big bang, put us on a globe. They could have put us on a triangular prism. Hey, really, the laws of physics could have conspired to put us on just about anything.
20 seconds. No, the laws of physics couldn't have caused the Big Bang to create anything except a globe Earth. If you think it could, you don't understand anything about the Big Bang, which is obvious because you just conflated explosions with expansion. By the way, what do you think it expanded out of? A tiny little dot. An unimaginably small sphere. Fuck this. I'm out in this video too. One more chance or else I call Poe. How about I joined the skeptic community and became skeptical of the globe? Which, the title is already fallacious. After being skeptical and studying, nobody of any reasonable ability should be skeptical of the globe. But I'll give it a shot.
You can't blame flat earthers and globe skeptics for having a lot of questions about what they tell us about the globe.
Are you serious? 12 seconds in, and you're describing skepticism while showing clear proof of a globe? Damn, if I knew where you were, I'd do a blink test, and then ask you exactly how atmospheric refraction and perspective is causing half of that lighthouse to be obscured by the water.
Because when you're in school, they tell you that Aristotle saw ships disappear bottom up.
You know what? I don't believe you've done hours of research anymore. I just did 5 minutes of research that states Aristotle never even used ships as an observation to support a spherical Earth. That's it. 20 seconds in and I'm done. Nobody is this stupid. Nobody is this disingenuous. You are a Poe, and your mustache is stupid. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you like this video, like it. If you want to see more, please subscribe to my channel, which is Dead Kennedy in Space. Thank you, and I'm out.
Over still beyond the horizon.
Find your place in space. Space is vast and unexplored. There's a lot of work to do.